Some of you may already know this, but in the past overheat video, I stated a coolant leak when the pressure would build up when the car had been turned off. In the video where I discussed the past overheat, with a little bit of Sherlock Holmes, I found out where the small port is that the coolant would seep out of from the reservoir. So we're looking at the inlet of the top of the old coolant reservoir, and right here where my thumb is, there's a small opening, and it runs down the side and out the bottom through that hole in the middle, which looks like it would be a screw hole or something else, but it's actually a full passageway for the coolant to escape when pressure builds. There's a closer up view of it. You can see the opening and the channel that runs down the indentation inside of the coolant reservoir itself. So if you do get that coolant leaking out after a period of high pressure, know that you don't have a leak at any hose, or it's not some kind of crack opening up at the bottom of the coolant reservoir. It's just escaping through there, which may be a little mysterious for some of you, as it was for me. Now, the other thing I want to say about the coolant reservoir is this is in very good shape. Okay, there is some residual debris in the bottom, but the baffles will keep that out from going back into the system. So for the next part of the series, where I'm going to be modifying this coolant reservoir, we will be putting it back on the car. But if you decide not to change this coolant reservoir, because they are a bit pricey from Volvo, you really don't need to for any other reasons other than aesthetics. But if you are following this series and you're going to see what I'm going to do with this in future parts, you will want to have another coolant reservoir so that you can use your car while you are doing the modifications on this one.